a scene out of a horror movie. Her best friend, Allie, and her 6-month-old baby, Jackson, are living an unimaginable nightmare after police say 51-year-old Todd Marchetti caused a series of tragic events.
There's a lot of fear. She was really afraid of him.
Todd is Jackson's father and Allie's boyfriend of a year and a half. Detectives say Todd broke into this home in Surprise around 3 a.m. Friday and held Allie and Jackson hostage. Linda says Allie recently moved in there with her parents to try to get away from Todd's abuse, but he was stalking her.
He used an axe to get through one of the windows. He brought duct tape and ropes and different forms of pliers and a couple of different butcher knives.
The plan was to torture Allie for days while her parents were away for the weekend, according to Linda. And in the process, she tells me Todd shot the family dog. She says they all went to the vet, but Allie couldn't escape then. Linda says Allie convinced him to let her talk to a construction worker after they got back to ask for help fixing the window he broke. That crew called 911, and then police say Todd shot his son.
She saved both of their lives. She said, oh, well, I should have just taken Jackson out of the house with me. I said, if you would have picked that baby up and tried to walk out of that door with him, he would have opened fire on both of you, and neither of you would be here right now.
Linda says it's a miracle Jackson is alive. She says he's had 2 surgeries so far, and doctors expect him to pull through.
He heard Allie's voice yesterday and opened his eyes. He wiggles his toes, he grabs my finger.
Police say after Jackson was rescued by tactical teams and taken to the hospital, Todd refused to come out, and there was a standoff for hours. Then a fire started, destroying the home. Linda says Allie's childhood home burned down too.
He wanted to make her relive her trauma, and that's exactly what he did.
On Saturday, investigators say they found Todd's remains in the rubble. They believe he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
There's a huge part of her that wishes that they could have had the family that she wanted to have.